technical difficulties. So we're gonna. I wanted to stop them before they started. That's how I like to do things. I like to stop them before they start. What's up? What's up? What's good? What's good, people? Let me know if I'm having any technical difficulties. Something always like to happen when you're trying to do something. You know how that go. But first of all, I want to say Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve. I hope you enjoying time with your family. Are my lips in sync? Let me know if my lips are moving in sync with my voice. I have been having technical difficulties with that also, but there is a way. I figured out how to correct it. But it's just good. As you see, I got my Christmas attire on, got my Santa hat, got my shirt. It says, ask your mom if I'm real. So if you don't believe in me, ask your mom, am I real? Black Santa in the house. Looking for the hoes. Okay, everything's synchronized, everything good to go. So I have a fun, festive holiday show planned for you guys. I'm not going to act like Christmas is my favorite holiday because my favorite holiday is Halloween. However, this is a holiday that I do enjoy. We're going to take it back. We're going to take it back to back in the day, depending how old you are. We're going to take it back to some times that you might have heard about, depending on how old you are. And we're going to do some little things in the present day. First of all, let's talk about Christmas and what it's about. As we know, I'm not going to get all religious on you. I went to church today. I went to church this evening. But we're not going to talk about that aspect of Christmas because this is not I'm a Christian, but this is not a biblical type channel that talks about that kind of stuff. So we're going to talk about the other part of Christmas, the Santa, the elves, the toys, the Christmas lights, things of that nature, okay? We're going to keep it right there. So every family has traditions, right? Christmas traditions, or they should have Christmas traditions. We all celebrate universal Christmas traditions, the tree, the lights, the presents in the morning. But each time in a family, families usually like to make a little thing that's theirs. So what's that thing in your family? What is that Christmas tradition that uniquely that y'all do around the house? For us over here in this household, we got this thing where, first of all, I have the kind of kids that don't get up for Christmas. Back in the day, we used to wake up and wake our parents up as early as possible. My kids be sleeping in. I got to go wake them up at Christmas morning to get their damn shit. And they come in all groggy and bothered. Right? Well, because of that, I have a Christmas tradition of busting in their rooms playing ghetto-ass Christmas songs. Christmas trap music, Santa Claus, dum, 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 go straight to the ghetto, dum, 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 dum. Santa Claus, dum, 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 coming straight to the ghetto, those kind of songs, right? So I bust in there playing different loud, crazy, random ghetto Christmas hood trap anthems. And that's how I wake them up in the morning. So that's a tradition in my household. It kind of get on the kids' nerves, but I have fun. They have fun. We all have fun because we just being goofy, and getting the spirits right. So if y'all don't have one, hell, you can take mine. You can use that one or come up with your own, whatever it is. But it's nice to add tradition, something that the people in your family, your kids, whatever, can remember that's unique and special to the day that you share with them, right? So, another great thing about Christmas, it is usually a time to watch a Christmas movie. What's your favorite Christmas movie? My favorite Christmas movie is a movie that a lot of people might not consider a Christmas movie. It's one of those movies that's always debated on, is it a Christmas movie or not? And that particular movie is Die Hard. I don't care what people say. They can say Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. But to me, it is a Christmas movie and will always be a Christmas movie. What's up, D the Cat? D in the chat. I said D the Cat. Lord, listen. I ain't had my coffee yet. I just started it. D in the chat. But yes, Die Hard is definitely my favorite Christmas movie. But, I'm open to other ideas. I'm open to other ideas about Christmas movies. But before we're going to do this little best Christmas movie, this or that survey thing. And if I haven't seen the movie, maybe we'll check out the trailer, or I ask y'all which one y'all want to mess with, and I'll trust y'all judgment because I trust y'all judgment. But before we get to that, let me do a couple random admin things and knock those on out the way.
What's up, nieces and nephews? Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and please share.
If you want to support, hit up my Cash App at $UncB Streaming. Any donation will be greatly appreciated. Thanks in advance.
Shout out to all my people checking me out on Rumble. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and please share. Show some love, y'all.
So we got that out the way, and we're gonna get right to it, man. You know, I don't like to beat around the bush. My shows don't be that long. We're gonna start right here. Christmas movies. We got Deck the Halls, starring Danny DeVito and Matthew Broderick. That's a young Matthew Broderick and a young Danny DeVito. I haven't seen either one of those, right? But I know they both outstanding actors. You have this one, Home Alone. It said Home Sweet Home Alone. This is one of those bootleg Home Alones without Macaulay Culkin. Facts, G, in the chat. That is not the real Home Alone at all.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Because that's not the real Home Alone, and I actually think I attempted to watch this little bootleg Home Alone at one point, and it wasn't remotely good, we're gonna go with Deck the Halls because I know Danny DeVito and Matthew Broderick are outstanding actors. This little kid, back to the projects with him. All right. We got the OG Home Alone. And we got Santa's Sleigh. Now, believe it or not, I've seen Santa's Sleigh because I like horror movies and I like Christmas movies. And I love a good hybrid when it comes to my films. But we already know this little B slasher movie, because that's what it is, a little slasher movie, a B-rated slasher movie, is not beating Home Alone. MS Best says Santa's Sleigh is quite funny and very violent. Yes, it is. Also, if y'all haven't seen The Mean One, the horror movie about the Grinch, I'm going to show the trailer later, but it's worth checking out. It's called The Mean One. It's a horror movie about the Grinch. It's actually kind of funny, and it's extremely violent. But I gotta rock with the Home Alone. Jingle All the Way, or National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Now, Chevy Chase in the National Lampoon movies might, just might, be before a lot of y'all time. Are y'all familiar with the National Lampoon movies? Particularly the Christmas one, Vacation one, or any of them? It was a quite pleasant, quite funny little franchise thing they had going on. And you're right. You're right, MS Best. I agree. Both movies are funny. But National Lampoon is definitely a classic. So since we all probably of age here, we done seen both of these, we're gonna have to rock with National Lampoon. All right. The Holdovers and Jack Frost with an extremely young Michael Keaton. I haven't seen either one of these people. Is going to need y'all help with this choice. I haven't seen The Holdovers. You know what? This is one of those times when we have to do a trailer check. We gotta do a trailer check. Now, back in the day, I noticed when I used to watch trailers from back in the day, they weren't usually that good because they kind of suck at like making trailers back in the day as far as getting like the movie out per se, what it's about. But we're gonna try it anyway. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work, yo. We're gonna figure this out. We haven't seen The Holdovers. I ain't seen The Holdovers, so we gotta watch this trailer together. I don't want to misjudge this film. I want to be fair about this. So let's check this out.
Detention, sir. He with you is already one big detention. Son of a...
Sir, I don't understand.
That's glaringly apparent.
I can't fail this class.
Oh, don't sell yourself short, Mr. Coates. I truly believe that you can.
Every year at Barton Academy, students, faculty, and staff depart the campus for a 2-week winter break. But there are always an unfortunate few who have nowhere to go for the holidays. They're known as the Holdovers.
Mr. Hunnam.
Hello, Mary.
I heard you got stuck with babysitting duty this year. How'd you manage that?
You know, he used to be a student, right? Yeah, that's why he knows how to inflict maximum pain on us.
I thought all the Nazis were hiding in Argentina.
Stifle it, Tully. You just earned yourself a detention, sir. Being here with you is already one big detention. Son of a bitch, that's another detention.
Do you think I want to be babysitting you? No, I was praying your mother would pick up the phone or your father would arrive in a helicopter or a flying saucer.
Your father's dead.
You don't tell a boy that's been left behind.
So far, I'm feeling this. I don't know when it came out, but it don't look that dated as I thought it did. Maybe it's set in the past, but that actor that's playing it, he kind of look like that now, the one that's playing the teacher. So this ain't excessively old. This ain't no 1980s, 90s type movie. So yeah, I'm definitely going to check this out.
At Christmas, that nobody wants him? What's wrong with you?
There's nobody here, okay? You stay out of my way, and I'll stay out of yours.
Let me sleep.
Now, most of the kids dislike you, pretty much hate you. Teachers too. You know that, right? I find the world a bitter and complicated place, and it seems to feel the same way about me. I think you and I have this in common. I don't think I've ever had a real family Christmas like this before.
Thank you, Mary.
You're welcome.
History is not simply the study of the past, it is an explanation of the present.
See, when you say it that way and throw in some pornography, it's a lot easier to understand.
No matter what you are.
I'd like to propose a toast to my two unlikely companions.
Are you trying to lick down my shirt?
No. Yes. You're going to get me fired. This is your Rubicon. Do not cross the Rubicon.
The Holdovers.
Ouch! Jesus! Put dirt on us!
It seems fun, kind of mushy. It's what I call a mushy movie. And I don't really prefer. Can y'all hear me? Make sure because my mic was doing that mic thing. It seems fun. Seems kind of mushy. I try to steer away from mushy movies if I can. Again, but I think so. Since I haven't seen Jack Frost either with Michael Keaton, I don't seen Jack Frost, but I seen a horror Jack Frost. I'm guessing this the right one because I said Michael Keaton looked really young in it. Nope, that ain't it either. I'm at the Jack. It been a lot of Jack Frost movies, huh? There we go. We're gonna do Michael Keaton. You know what? I think I did see this 1998. If I didn't see this, I remember the advertisements for it. Let's check it out.
Once upon a time, in the town of Medford, there lived a man named Jack Frost.
Happy holidays! You guys are great!
Are all musicians really flaky?
Yeah. He had a beautiful wife and a loving son, but his job kept him away from home.
I brought you this.
You have harmonicas?
I got that the morning you were born. And you play that no matter where I am. I can hear it.
Then one night, something happened. Something terrible.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I miss him too. I miss him too.
That turned into something wonderful.
Oh Lord, this nigga done came back to life as a snowman. All right. We're gonna let's see what's going on right here. Seems kind of mushy. That nigga Doom wants the summer come. I'm just gonna throw out there. Doom not tell you.
I'm home. Charlie, it's me, it's Dad.
So I'm supposed to believe that you're my dad?
You were the one who played on the magic harmonica.
I thought you made that up.
So did I.
Just hear those selected
Nah, I don't think so.
That's the snowman, honey.
Charlie's run away with the snowman. Really?
What's the snowman look like? 3 bowls, 2 stick arms?
Hey, that's my branch!
Stocky. Well built.
Shredding! Oh! Hey, I slimmed down. Whoa! Thanks for giving me a second chance to be your dad.
Warner Brothers is proud to present Michael Keaton.
I'm a frozen freak of nature.
And Kelly Preston.
Freeze, mister.
She's obviously not talking to me.
In the story of a man who got a second chance to be the world's coolest dad.
As long as you hold someone in your heart, you can never lose them.
Jack Frost.
This movie a little too mushy for sure, for my sentiments. My wife will probably love it, which says a lot about the mushiness of it. This is the Jack Frost movie I've seen more than this. I never even seen this.
cold night, science and evil collide.
Oh, yeah.
Now, a serial killer is on the loose.
We hadn't even tested the acid on an amoeba, let alone a human cell. This is a disaster.
Look, I just saw something that doesn't belong in this world, and it's out there killing my friends. Now tell me what it is.
Jack Frost.
I think Jack's about to make an entrance. And he's giving cold-blooded a whole new meaning.
Hey, Jack! What? You left the 7-10 split.
Hell has just frozen over.
Yo, was Jack Frost just clapping some cheeks? Yo. Was Jack Frost just clapping some cheeks? Did I see that right?
Just frozen over. Hell has just frozen over. Frozen over.
Actually, I remember talks about that scene in that movie. It was a very controversial scene because, as you know, Jack Frost was a serial killer that Jack Frost was a serial killer that was getting transported somewhere for whatever reason, doing a fucking blizzard, and some chemicals truck stuff got on him. And can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, Jack Frost was a serial killer, and some chemical truck stuff got on him, right? But this was a very controversial scene because there was a grape scene. Jack Frost was graping that woman in the shower, and that's why the scene was controversial for this little movie. So I do remember talks about that. But it seems like a fun movie outside the grape scene, obviously, but it's a snowman and it's a fictional movie. But it seems pretty fun and rather goofy. I like little fun, goofy movies like that.
Blow me.
Jack Frost.
Look, Ma! I'm a Picasso!
I think that movie on Tubi, not because it's a Tubi movie, just because Tubi got a lot of the classics. I think it's on Amazon Prime. I know it's not on Netflix, but it was a pretty fun movie. So before we get back to the movie selection stuff, there is one more Christmas movie I can recommend y'all watch this year. If you like horror movies and you like Christmas, this is a really good hybrid. I can say that I really enjoyed this movie. Jack Frost is worth the watch. It is. It's fun. It's just fun. Like if you don't take shit too serious, don't take movies too serious, and just want to watch something fun, it definitely is.
Remember that story about Cindy You Know Who?
When her Christmas was stolen, she knew what to do.
Why, Santa Claus? Why?
But what if I said that's not how it went down?
You gonna be okay? Because we can turn around right now.
No. Poor girl. Her mother was killed. Her mind snapped.
Did you ever find the Christmas killer?
Never got a reliable description of the man.
He is out there! What if the Christmas killer is back?
This town cannot go through another Christmas killer thing. Not again.
Us folks down in Newville, we liked Christmas a lot. But that thing that lives just north of Newville does not.
What is it?
The mean one. He's slippery, he's elusive, he's a mean one, that mister.
I'm not going to be a victim anymore. Time to roast this beast. You're a dead one, mister.
You can find the mean one on Tubi, and I can vouch for it being fun as fuck. It's a real fun movie. No cap. So, that's my intro, my bad. So we're gonna get back to these movie choices, right? And after watching the trailer for The Holdovers and the Michael Keaton Jack Frost, they both was mushy. But Jack Frost was excessively mushy. So I am going to have to go with The Holdovers. We're going to keep The Holdovers out there. Polar Express and Scrooge. The Scrooge with Bill Murray in it. Now we know that Scrooge story been told countless times in countless ways, but it's still a motherfucking Christmas fucking classic. And Bill Murray fucking domed that shit. Killed it. He knocked the muffin top off that shit. This is Bill Murray in his peak, in his prime. Gotta go with the Scrooge movie, y'all. Gotta go with the Bill Murray Scrooged. All right. You got a horror one. Black Xmas or Christmas, however they want to say it. And The Santa Claus. Santa Claus was fun. I'm not a big fan of the actor in that movie. I can't even remember his name. I always refer to him as Tim the Two-Man Teller. I do know one thing about him. He's a snitch. I know in real life he was a drug dealer and selling cocaine and got caught and snitched on all the other guys and only did a little time in jail, then went on to become this big old famous actor. If I was those dudes, I would have got his ass. But you know what? We're not gonna talk about that right now because we in the Christmas spirit. we ain't gonna go there, okay? We ain't gonna go there, all right? We gonna get this nigga a break, okay?
Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break. How much more can I take? Give a nigga a break.
So yeah, do y'all want to check out the trailer for Black Christmas? I think we should check out the trailer for Black Christmas. I'm definitely not muted. I don't think I was ever muted. I might have been muted when Glorilla was playing, or when they said give a nigga a break. But let's check out the trailer for Black Christmas, man. We're gonna rock that out. Listen, like, did y'all watch that really good horror movie, that really good action movie starring the guy off Stranger Things? The guy that played Hopper on Stranger Things. He was Santa Claus in this movie. I don't remember the name of the movie, but it was good as fuck, yo. And I think they got a sequel to it coming out. Maybe it's even coming out this year. I'm gonna have to check. But it was really dope. But we're gonna check out this Black Christmas, man. Cause I love Christmas movies. But the non-traditional ones, the hybrid, the horror, the action ones, they have a special place in my heart cause no matter how much I love Christmas, I love horror movies. And when the movie makers had the decency and the foresight to take my favorite genre and put one of my favorite holidays into it, I gotta salute that shit. This is Black Christmas.
There's someone in the house.
It's my privilege to teach you this semester. Enjoy your winter breaks and Merry Christmas.
What's up, ladies? Excited for tonight?
It is our last day of our last fall semester of college ever.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring.
Can you take a photo of all of us?
Of course.
Where's Helena?
She was buying vodka sodas earlier, but she looked really good.
Jingle bell rock.
We shouldn't have let her go back by herself. She's fine. Come on, little.
In the frosty air.
No, wait. Helena hasn't gotten home yet. If I were missing, I'd want you to unleash the bloodhounds and track me down. She was at DKO last night.
Still creating problems, all right?
Hello? Hello?
The Breather. You know, I miss the good old days where you can prank call. You can just call people and just be the breather. Or with call ID and star 69 and all that, it kind of put us prank callers out of business. But it is what it is. Plus, people don't just have home phones no more. Going through the phone book and pulling out a random number to call somebody, them days is over.
I'm worried that something bad happened.
It's winter break. Could just be a delay of some sort. Snow.
My friend is missing.
9 times out of 10, the girl's just with a boyfriend.
I will bring you to your knees.
There's someone in the house.
What the? This can't be real.
Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old.
This school has 200 years of history. Many sacrifices have been made to keep our traditions alive.
You're all insane.
I'm tired of hiding. I'm tired of running. Go, 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 go! Ho, 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 bitch. You messed with the wrong sisters.
You want to know something? Y'all want to know something? I don't think I ever saw this movie. I got to watch this shit tonight. I must have got it mixed up with someone else. Yeah, man. 18th letter. I'm tired of these dudes, man. But I'm gonna try to like break into 2026 with no more giving these people no more energy. You know, Ism, even though me and Ism ain't even got real beef, he just like the fuss. And then once he get his fuss out, he just want everything to go back normal. But I'm not. I know I do it to a degree because sometimes it be funny and fun, and sometimes it's entertaining. And I know the chat like it, and I be on DJ channel, and I want to give them a little bit of that be streaming energy and shit. But I still might do it just for the peoples, man. But my heart ain't well, I never was particularly extremely angry anyway. But I'm gonna try to, but it ain't gonna be as often as it is to crash out because you know shit ain't really yeah. But I'm trying to just switch, be a different nigga, But yeah, I haven't I ain't seen Black Christmas, man. That's wild. Y'all seen that shit? I don't know. I kind of like that trailer. I kind of fucks with that. This off the topic, but it is kind of on the topic because I was talking about prank calling, but I'm gonna read it because this shit hilarious. 18 letter says, be streaming back in 02, my friend was prank calling Rent-A-Center and pretending to be a terrorist named Akbar Muhammad, telling them he put a bomb in the refrigerator. Yo, try that shit these days. You going to jail. You try that shit these days, you are going to jail. Straight up. No, listen, you ain't passing go, none of that shit. Straight to motherfucking jail. But, it was less sensitive times back then. So after watching the Black Christmas trailer, and having seen Santa Claus, I'm going to have to go with Black Christmas, yo, over Santa Claus. I just don't like Tim the Two-Man Teller like that. That Black Christmas movie actually seemed interesting. Matter of fact, like I said, I'm watching this tonight. Once because I stay up late on Christmas because I gotta take care of some Santa stuff. So I'll be up for a bit. We got Claus and Elf. Let me tell y'all something about Elf, right? Will Ferrell is hit or miss with me. He's funny and unfunny at the same time. Because often it seems like in his movie, he's just being the same character, i.e. Will Ferrell. So I literally finally watched Elf like a year or two ago. Finally gave Elf a chance. Facts. D, that is a fact, yo. They be hyping this dude. You want to know something else? Motherfuckers hyped on me, and I will never forgive them for hyping this shit. And that was Napoleon Dynamite. Cass hyped up Napoleon Dynamite as being one of the funniest movies ever. I finally rented that shit when I was stationed in Korea. And I wanted to track down every person that hyped that shit up and give them a karate chop to their motherfucking throat and look them right in their eyes and call them a motherfucking
5 letters.
1 word.
Bitch!
I swear, I'm telling you, I swear I wanted to track them out. I wanted that hour and 20 minutes or whatever point in time of life back. I wanted it back, but I couldn't get it back. But I finally, like I said, Will Ferrell was another one that was hyped up. And I finally went and gave Elf a chance. And it had its moments. So we're going to go with Elf. Bad Santa all day over a bootleg Home Alone. This is another bootleg Home Alone. Man, this ain't even nothing to be discussed. Bad Santa over bootleg. Bad Santa? Listen, Billy Bob Thornton is a bad boy. Billy Bob Thornton was a motherfucking menace.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
Matter of fact, Billy Bob Thornton was a bandit. For Bad Santa, they should have called this shit Bandit Santa. What we got? Unaccompanied minors and Krampus. Yo, what do y'all think? You know what? We're gonna take a pause on this segment of the show, and switch up things a little bit. Because like I said, I have several things planned for y'all tonight. This ain't gonna be a long show, but we just trying to have some fun and the festive vibes. But before we get back to another little segment that I had planned, let me do some admin stuff again real quick because it's about that time.
What's up, nieces and nephews? Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and please share.
If you want to support, hit up my Cash App at $UncBe Streaming. Any donation will be greatly appreciated. Thanks in advance.
Shout out to all my people checking me out on Rumble. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and please share. Show some love, y'all.
Yeah, I had to make that one because I have a Rumble and I stream on Rumble. But I barely go on my Rumble. And I went back and noticed that I be having mad replay motion on Rumble. Way more than I expected because I never even speak to the Rumble people. So I had to make something for them. Now, if you're watching this on Rumble on the replay, please like, subscribe, please follow. Please follow, please follow, please follow. I don't even know how Rumble works. I guess they do a follow. Please follow if you're watching on Rumble. But most of my views definitely be replay gang. So shout out to all the people in the replay gang that come through. because even though you don't be here live, you still check it out, and you can be doing anything else with your time and your energy. So shout out to y'all real quick. Merry Christmas to y'all too. Oh, that's a humble struggle streamer, you know. All I want for Christmas is views. I love that. She needs to just go ahead and lean into the joke and make that shit a real song. She need to go ahead and lean into the joke and make that a real song. I'm here for it. So we're gonna switch a little things up from the movie reviews for a second, and we're gonna take a trip back in time.
It seems like every year there's a new toy that...
A trip back in time in the hot tub time machine. A trip back to what some people would say were better times, more innocent times, more fun times. Back when a kid could be a kid. Back before social media and access to corn on any damn device. Back before BBLs and baby hairs on your forehead. Facts, D in the chat. Pre-90s days, pre-00 to 2000s. So this video is called Top Christmas Toys in the 80s and the 90s. I know some of y'all might not, most of y'all were kids during this time frame of some sort, right? And we just gonna take it. It's sometimes a little nostalgia. A little nostalgia is good to go back and take it back to the good old days. And let's check this list out. Let's see if this list is accurate. Let's see if the toys they put on this list is something we had or something we wanted. Because sometimes they be putting these little lists together and they be capping. But we about to find out real quick if they capping or not. I know Teddy Ruxpin. Teddy Ruxpin better be on this list. Because when I grew up, all the kids wanted a Teddy Ruxpin. Now, if you don't know what Teddy Ruxpin is, you about to find out. Because if it don't be on this list, we're going to go find it on some other video or something. Google that shit. We're gonna put some respect on Teddy Ruxpin's name. Let's see what they're talking about, though.
It seems like every year there's a new toy that comes out and becomes the latest fad just in time for Christmas. Oftentimes, these toys are in high demand with a short supply. So if your parents were able to get you the most wanted toy of the year, then consider yourself lucky. There's no telling what they had to go through to get it. In today's video, we will discuss the most popular Christmas toys of the 1980s and 1990s. In 1974, a Hungarian toy designer named Erno Rubik created a 3D geometric puzzle called the Magic Cube. This interesting contraption landed in the hands of the Ideal Toy and Novelty Company, who renamed it the Rubik's Cube. This became the biggest toy of 1980, and kids everywhere wanted one for Christmas.
Yo, I remember reading something about Rubik's Cube selling like hotcakes back in the day. I mean, millions was made off this simple little square with colors on it. Listen, I ain't gonna cap. Have y'all ever completed the Rubik's Cube? Have y'all ever cracked that shit? I ain't got it in me. I've came really close to solving a Rubik's Cube before in life, but I just couldn't get it. And I like to watch those people, you know, those genius people, those people that, you know, I'm pretty sure I can go online right now and find a video how to solve a Rubik's Cube in 60 seconds, and it'll show me how. But I never did one organically, so I wouldn't get the same fulfillment if I got the help from YouTube. But you know, you got these professional Rubik's Cube people that can, like, 10 seconds, you can mix it up however you want, hand it to them, and they'll be talking to you, not even looking at the shit. And bow, get that shit right.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
But and you're right, D. Rubik's Cube is a good start. So they starting off strong. Now, the cap ain't capping yet. So let's see what else they got.
Within the first 2 years, they sold more than 100 million units. The success of the toy has led to other geometric puzzle toys, but the Rubik's Cube has remained popular ever since. There are even competitions to see who can solve it the fastest. In 1981, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe was created.
It ain't no cap yet. Because if you was a kid in that time, you had or wanted a motherfucking He-Man in the Masters of the Universe fucking toy. And these jokers had a decent run. So they not even capping on this one. Straight up. And Barbie better be on this list for the ladies. Barbie better be on this list. How old are you, D? 20 something or early 30s? He said before my time, but I know He-Man and Transformer were popular in the 80s. Yeah. And G.I. Joe. So because this list is the 80s and 90s. So G.I. Joe, I might do a 2000 list for y'all later for y'all millennials and shit. Because you know what I'm saying? If I got to get my nostalgia, why I'm going to rob y'all of y'all good old days from being a child? You know what? I'm in the Christmas spirit. This is the spirit of giving. So I'm going to let y'all have some flashback from the good old days too. I'm the only one, us old heads like me, like can't be the only ones getting these warm and fuzzies right now. You dig?
And it was introduced as a series of incredibly muscly action figures. At the time, they were nearly 2 inches larger than Kenner's Star Wars and Hasbro's G.I. Joe action figures. Every little boy wanted He-Man and Castle Grayskull for Christmas that year. Hasbro's My Little Pony gave Barbie a run for her money in the Christmas season of 1982. These toys came in a range of small vinyl horses with long and bright groomable hair. Each pony had its own adorable name, as well as a unique emblem branded on the hind quarters. One of the craziest Christmas toys of all time has to be the Cabbage Patch Kids.
We're not gonna glaze by My Little Pony like that, you know? We're not gonna graze by My Little Pony, because I watched a special on My Little Pony. And let me tell you, they made incredible amounts of motherfucking money off this simple ass toy right here over the fucking decades. Yes. Did you know they made a movie for the Garbage Pail Kids? And I may show y'all the trailer of that just for the smooth fuckery. It was the creepiest shit ever. And those were some creepy little toys. And I never had the toys because we was poor. But I used to collect the cards. because they had Garbage Pail Kids trading cards with all the ugly little disgusting Garbage Pail Kids on it. But let's get back to it.
Quarters. One of the craziest Christmas toys of all time has to be the Cabbage Patch Kids. The dolls can be defined as having a large round head and a doughy body. They first appeared on a television show in 1980.
A large round head and a doughy body? Shit. They describe some of these hoes I see walking around these days. You know I wasn't gonna let them live forever. You know what? No, it's Christmas. So I'm gonna give them niggas a break too. We giving niggas a break on this show because it's a Christmas show. So I apologize to all the round-headed, doughy body bras out there. It's Christmas Eve, so I'm gonna give a nigga a break.
Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break. How much more can I take? Give a nigga a break.
We're gonna give a nigga a break, y'all. What's up, Keon? What's going on, Young Blood? You know, none of these, all these toys gonna be before your time, but if you got older siblings, you might remember some of this shit.
And were called real people. In 1983, the renamed Cabbage Patch doll created a terror in the stores when parents desperately pushed, shoved, elbowed, and punched their way down the toy aisle in hopes of snagging this doll before Christmas.
They was whooping ass for Cabbage Patch dolls, people.
Oh my God! Wow!
Whooping ass for Cabbage Patch dolls back in the day. And if you look at this picture, they not like us. They not like us. I just want to throw that out there. You look at this picture, we had better concerns back in these Cabbage Patch days to be whooping ass. And I bet for how much people made back in the day, them shits was really expensive. They probably are seeing cheap now, like $40. They probably was $40 back in the day, but $40 back then was like $100 now. You know what I'm saying? For a little big head ass Cabbage Patch doll.
This became known as the Great Cabbage Patch Craze. If you received a Cabbage Patch doll that Christmas, then I'm sure your parents have an interesting story behind that adventure. In 1984, Hasbro introduced Transformers, and the toys were the hottest items for that Christmas. These Japanese toys could shapeshift from robots to motor vehicles and more. The toys were launched with an epic backstory and a supporting line of comic books. The Transformers craze continued to grow with television shows, games, films, and even their own series.
Yo, listen. I used to be fiending for Transformer toys. We was poor, man, but occasionally I can score one of the cheaper ones, like this Bumblebee, you know? I couldn't get the big Optimus, the big cool ones, but I was able to get this cheap one. But then my grandma found out about GoBots, and I don't know if y'all remember GoBots, but they like the Temu Transformers, and then I used to get GoBots and shit. But you know, they was alright. We might look into them later, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. I ain't had a lot of Merry Christmases, you know, because I grew up struggling. But because of that, I try to make sure my kids get the best Christmases we can afford. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I can count the times I got stuff for Christmas on my hand as a child on one hand. I can count the times I got something for Christmas on one hand as a child. But it is what it is. We was poor.
Cereal. In 1985, the world was introduced to Teddy Ruxpin. He was
This nigga right here, a legend, yo. This guy right here.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
If you haven't heard of him, it's only because you wasn't in that time. But best believe this guy here is a motherfucking legend. Groundbreaking legend. Everybody wanted this shit. This shit was selling off the shit. They was making bootleg Teddy Ruxpins.
a cuddly animatronic teddy bear that could read bedtime stories, and he was developed by a former Disney Imagineer named Ken Forsey. Teddy's technology was the same kind that was being used in animatronics at theme parks. The bear had a cassette tape player and facial features that would move with words. Teddy was somewhat pricey, but he became the best-selling toy of 1985 and 1986 with sales in the millions. By the mid-80s, the Atari craze had slowed, and many
even being pricey, sales in the millions. Listen, I remember when that was out. I used to see the commercials. I knew all I can do was want a Teddy Ruxpin. The chances of getting one, matter of fact, I knew all I can do was want one, but I didn't have the audacity to ask for one. I still think I was stupid enough to believe in Santa at this time. But after going years without getting none for Christmas, I stopped. I learned Santa one real fast because I was like, I ain't doing nothing bad. Shit. I had good grades, didn't get suspended, didn't fight in school. You know? What's going on here? So yeah, anyway.
Thought the gaming console idea would soon be a thing of the past. That's where Nintendo set out to change everything.
Now this right here, groundbreaking in the video game console fucking world, yo. I remember when Nintendo came out, it came out with this game right there. This shit right here, yo. This shit right here, that Duck Hunt Mario Brothers combo. And then it came with the little gun so you can play Duck Hunt. Yo, I was always years behind on video game systems because we was poor. So I didn't get the Nintendo until the Sega Genesis was out. And the Super Nintendo. I didn't get the Super Nintendo until the Nintendo 64 was out. I didn't start getting my systems up to date until I became an adult and was able to buy them shits myself.
Everyone's thinking. Japan infiltrated the American market in 1985 with the Nintendo North American division. They reassured retailers that they only had to pay for the units sold, and any units not sold could be returned for credit. This gamble didn't really pay off the first year, but in 1986, Super Mario Bros. Was released and sales skyrocketed. Kids who received this game system as a present that Christmas will never forget the feeling they had when they first saw it and played it. The Nintendo Entertainment System solidified the game console, and people have been gaming ever since. In 1987, the Koosh Ball came out and became the most desired toy for that Christmas. It was invented in 1986 by Scott Stillinger after he was having trouble teaching his young children how to catch. The Koosh Ball was intended to be soft enough not to hurt anyone, but also much easier to catch. The name for the ball came from the sound it made when it was caught in his hand.
That boy came up with a toy idea because this kid was uncoordinated. Goddamn, it probably made a bunch of money on it because these kids couldn't catch a goddamn ball. Ingenious.
Scott was so confident in his design that he quit his job in order to begin manufacturing this new koosh ball. Troll dolls were created out of wood in the late 1950s by a Danish fisherman named Thomas Dam. American toy companies copied the concept with a plastic version that became popular in the 1960s. Troll dolls reemerged in the late 1980s, and it became highly sought after in 1988. Kids not only loved them, but so did the adults who decorated their workspaces and offices with them. In 1989, the Game Boy from Nintendo became the highest desired item of the Christmas season. This 8-bit handheld console had an enticing design with a bunch of great games. The game system was convenient, and kids were soon playing these everywhere. This follow-up to the Nintendo Entertainment System became an instant hit, and it revolutionized portable gaming for the future. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles became huge thanks to a massively popular animated series about witty, crime-fighting turtles with an appetite for New York pizza. In 1990, their live-action movie was released, and the Turtles had totally taken over the youth market. That same year, they became the best-selling toys for that Christmas. These fighting turtles remained popular throughout the 1990s, and even today, people can't get enough of them. Super Nintendo hit the market in 1991, and it was a follow-up to their ever-popular original gaming console. However, this time, Nintendo faced stiffer competition from the competing 32-bit console, Sega Genesis. The first major console war had officially begun, but that Christmas it was Super Nintendo that came out on top. The Talk Boy made its grand debut in Home Alone 2: Lost in New York as a handheld recording device used by the movie.
I had to go grab something. Let me so see what I missed here. Oh no, I got to go back. I don't care about these treasure trolls, even though they was cool. But a special shout out to this little device right here. I used to want one so goddamn bad that I would have boxed somebody across the head for one. Never got one. I don't think I ever got one. I played one before, but yeah, I never got one. Don't want one now. Not even for the nostalgia reasons. But I never could get my hands on this Game Boy. But this was some groundbreaking shit. Some game-changing shit. I think of all the video game companies, Nintendo is the most innovative. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Between the Game Boy, then when they came out the Nintendo Wii, one of the first people to put the motion into the game and moving in real life. Of course, everybody picked it up now and shit. And now you got VR and all that. But Nintendo really nailed that shit first. They are not afraid to take certain innovative risks when it comes to their technology. But yeah, I want to get back to this right here. I said I had to step out, and I went back, and I can't let my turtle slide, man, because I actually had a few of these.
Turtles became huge thanks to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles became huge thanks to a massively popular animated series about witty, crime-fighting turtles with an appetite for New York pizza. In 1990, their live-action movie was released, and the Turtles had totally taken over the youth market. That same year, they became the best-selling toys for that Christmas. These fighting turtles remained popular throughout the 1990s, and even today, people can't get enough of them. Super Nintendo hit the market in 1991, and
my favorite Ninja Turtle was Michelangelo, or Leonardo, just because he has swords. But when playing the games, I always pick Donatello because he got the bow staff. He usually has more reach. Of course, they try to push Raphael on us and make them cool, but him cool and shit. But I fuss with all the turtles though. But it's my favorite is Michelangelo. Yo, but back to this Nintendo right here. This was a groundbreaking system, and I'm gonna explain why. Because if you look at your controller now, this is the grandfather to 6-button controllers. Now, of course, these controllers got the trigger on it, right? And that's what I mean about Nintendo is innovative, coming out with new technology, leading the way. Think about it, when the first Nintendo came out, it had 2 buttons on it. When Sega came out, they had 3 buttons. Nintendo was the first one to do the 4 buttons right here, and then 2 on top. Am I lying? 6 buttons allowed you to play Street Fighter with light, medium, and hard punches, light, medium, and hard kicks. I remember in Mortal Kombat, Sega only had those 3 buttons, so you used to have to hit the select button to switch from your light to hard because they only had 3 buttons. And then they started making bootleg Sega controllers with 6 buttons on it. When Nintendo made this 6-button controller, it's the grandfather of everything we hold in our hand now when we playing games. That 4-button format and the 2 buttons on the top, on the right and the left, all stems from that. Of course, they added triggers to it in the little sticks in the middle and stuff and all that, and in the little stick instead of directional pad. But Nintendo was the first to do the 6-button thing. They was the first to have little buttons on the top left and right trigger. Groundbreaking shit right there. And that's why this system was fire.
It was a follow-up to their ever-popular original gaming console. However, this time, Nintendo faced stiffer competition from the competing 32-bit console, Sega Genesis. The first major console war had officially begun, but that Christmas, it was Super Nintendo that came out on top. The Talk Boy made its grand debut in Home Alone 2: Lost in New York as a handheld recording device used by the movie's prankster, Kevin McAllister. A retail version was released on the same day as the movie, and it became the top toy for Christmas in 1992. This toy became so popular that several spin-off versions were created, including Talk Girl and Talk Boy FX Plus. In 1993, the Super Soaker became the...
Shout out to the Super Soaker, yo. A little fun, but very important fact about the Super Soaker is that it was invented by no other than a brother. Yes, the Super Soakers that we grew up with, came to know and love, had so much fun in the fucking neighborhood, blasting the motherfucking homies, running around playing fucking Rambo, G.I. Joe, whatever we wanted to play, having straight fucking Super Soaker wars. It always was that one kid whose family had a little more money than the rest. So he had that Super Soaker that used to fucking lay it down on our punk ass. My shit was more like squirt guns most of the time. But I still was out there having fun with the little homies, man. With the homies. That's what life was all about back in the day, man. Kicking it with your boys. Sometimes with the girls that were still tomboys and like to play little shit like this. Because we was younger, you know, there wasn't a lot of separation with the kind of stuff when it comes to a certain playing and shit. To the girls got, you know, more prissy and shit. But yeah, back in the day, the girls would be out there playing kickball and dodgeball with us. And it was just fun. You know, when you like 6, 7, 8, 9 and all that shit. But anyway, shout out to the Super Soaker, Black Inventor. I don't remember his name, but I did talk about him before several times on Black History Month. But just Google it, you'll see. Also invented a whole bunch of other things. He owned patents to a whole bunch of other inventions, by the way. So this dude is like really fucking certified.
Hottest toy of that year. So much so that kids still wanted one for Christmas. It was developed by a NASA engineer named Lonnie Johnson. He was working on a heat pump that could use vaporized water pressure instead of hazardous Freon. When the pump sent a stream of water across the room, Johnson pivoted towards creating.
There you go. A NASA fucking engineer. And don't let that this toy he invented, when people talk about black people ain't invented nothing, well, here you go right here. And like I said, I researched this guy, and I definitely did shows on him Black History Month. And he invented way more than just this Super Soaker. I mean, he was a NASA engineer, for Christ's sake, so clearly he was smart as fuck. But this dude is a blip in history, really, that's rarely talked about, and it's kind of bananas. Just a black man being a NASA engineer back in those days in itself was an accomplishment. The nigga need a movie. The Super Soaker nigga need a fucking movie, yo. His story has to be incredible. Just because of what he did and how things were during the time frame that he did it and his level of accomplishment in that particular time frame.
Still wanted one for Christmas. It was developed by a NASA engineer named Lonnie Johnson. He was working on a heat pump that could use vaporized water pressure instead of hazardous Freon. When the pump sent a stream of water across the room, Johnson pivoted towards creating a high-powered water blaster instead. His first prototype was called the Power Drencher, and it was made out of PVC pipe and an empty soda bottle. In 1993, the Fox Kids Afternoon TV block introduced the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and the live-action showdown soon rose to fame. Their immediate success gave way for the toys, which became highly desired for Christmas in 1994. The following year, in 1995, a movie was released.
Yo, I'm not gonna cap. I used to want to be a Power Ranger, yo. I used to want to be a Power Ranger when I was a teenager. Hear me out. Not like a Power Ranger in the real world. I was big into martial arts, and I used to want to like be on the show Power Rangers. Not a couple of years, decades. Matter of fact, it's Power Ranger shows still on TV to this day. But yeah, for some years, they was like the dominant show. Mighty Morphin. R.I.P. to Jason, David, Frank, JDF, the Green Ranger. Whatever he was going through, it's unfortunate. That's why I want to say this real quick. It's the holiday season, y'all. A lot of people get depressed during this season. Either they lost loved ones somewhere around the holiday season, or they see people doing stuff with their families and they get depressed because they feel lonely and they're alone. But I'm saying right now, if you feeling down, need somebody to talk to, hit me up on IG at unk_B_streaming, and I will call you directly on your phone or call you on IG, whatever you comfortable with, and we can chop it up. We can talk shit. We can have some fun. We can chop it up. We can come on this StreamYard without streaming and cam up and chop it up, talk some shit. We can watch a movie. If you want to watch a movie on the StreamYard with your aunt and you were feeling alone on Christmas, just straight up set it up and we can do that. No fucking problem. Yeah, I got a family. Yeah, I got a wife and kid, but I give them love and attention every day of the goddamn week. So it ain't shit for me to take a little bit of my personal time and kick it with somebody that's, you know, in a house by themselves during the motherfucking holidays. Straight the fuck up. So that's UNC_BE_streaming on IG. Message me, and if you just want to talk, get some shit off your chest, vent, whatever. No judgment. You don't have to worry about me coming back on YouTube and throwing everything out there, because I'm just not that type of nigga. I'm a 47-year-old grown-ass man. As you notice, I don't do a lot of mess on people. Y'all see the titles of my show. I don't do panels. I don't do mess. I don't do a lot of drama. And I only talk shit to people who talk shit directly to me. And I don't even like doing that. But let's get back to the show. But that's just something I had to say, because mental health is very important to me. And for real.
In 1995, the world was introduced to Thai Beanie Babies. These inexpensive bean-filled animals became super popular, and they were on most kids' Christmas lists that year. Soon, both kids and adults were collecting them and hoping to find the rare and valuable ones. These dolls came at a time when the internet was just really starting to take off. That, combined with a supply and demand issue, led to a collecting frenzy. Today, there are certain Beanie Babies that some people claim are worth thousands of dollars on the resale market. In 1996, Tyco Toys hit it big with Elmo and his...
I definitely remember this lagoon. Of course, in 96, I was 17. I turned 18 in August of 96. It was the year I graduated, was supposed to graduate, because I didn't graduate. I ain't gonna cap, but ain't no shame in my game. I had some stuff going on in my life as a child, you know. So I got kicked out of high school in the 10th grade. Had to get a GED, but it didn't stop me from getting college degrees and shit, right? College degrees. So it didn't stop me from getting a bachelor's, and it didn't stop me from going to film school. So, you know, it ain't about where you start off, it's about where you end up. And it's never too late to do any of this shit. But so I was grown in 96, but I remember how this shit was cracking, because I was grown, but I wasn't, you know, I was still part of the world. D says, moms got into fights trying to get this little nigga. That boy was hard to run across back in the day, for sure. That boy was hard to run across.
His infectious laugh. They released Tickle Me Elmo, and the Sesame Street doll became the most in-demand toy of the Christmas season. During the Tickle Me Elmo craze, shoppers trampled over store employees and engaged in physical battle with other parents, all in the name.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Parents, we got to do better. We got to do better. What's the saying? The fruit don't fall far from the tree. We can't be out here acting like this and expecting our children to be good citizens with the example we showing. Because even if they didn't see you do this, if you're a parent that would do this, I'm pretty sure you're not being the best example just in general and teaching the best things. This type of behavior is not in me or my wife. Matter of fact, we're not even waiting in long lines to get some shit. If we can't get it, we just can't get it. We ain't big into we're married like 22 years now, I think. We only did Black Friday like about twice. Or maybe 1.5 times. It took me to realize that kind of activity is not for your boy. Yeah. If my kids really wanted something, I ain't tussling with now nigga to get it. They'll just get that shit in February. What the fuck?
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Motherfuckers out here committing felonies and misdemeanors to get a goddamn Elmo. You know what though? It's a holiday season. So we gonna give these niggas a break.
Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break. How much more can I take? Give a nigga a break.
And engaged in physical battle with other parents, all in the name of the Christmas spirit. Before cell phones really took over, teens and preteens became hooked on a virtual pet named Tamagotchi in 1997. This little keychain game
I remember these for sure. All the girls had them. All the girls had these. I even bought my daughter one recently. I want to say last year. Her little shit died, nigga, and she got mad and didn't reset them. She wouldn't feed the little fucker. I told her to feed him.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
And when he died, she started playing with his ass, and she was mad. I was like, don't be mad at me. You wanted to take care of the little fucker.
required the user to give constant attention to their little pet or it would starve and die. There were more.
Told you, thought I was joking, didn't you? That motherfucker would legitimately starve and die. Yo, real quick.
What's up, nieces and nephews? Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and please share.
If you want to support, hit up my Cash App at $UNCB Streaming. Any donation will be greatly appreciated. Thanks in advance.
Shout out to all my people checking me out on Rumble. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and please share. Show some love, y'all.
Yo, the Tamagotchi. Plus, if you're a content creator and you want like a little animated thing like that, I can tell you how to do it. I ain't out here charging for nothing, obviously, because it's some real simple shit. But I can show you how I do it and get it to look like me and all that kind of stuff. Well, I just explain it to you, and you can make you some e-begging samples like that instead of doing your e-begging yourself. You know, I like, you know what? Instead of going through my e-begging script, I figured I'll come up with a way to just knock it out, and I can save my vocal cords for more of the shit talking that I have to do. But let's get back to you. But Tamagotchis, man, all the girls had them, and some of them took better care of the Tamagotchis than they took care of their real kids once they became an adult. I keep saying though, I was in the Christmas spirit, so I'm gonna give a nigga a break. So yeah, let's get the Christmas spirit back up, people. Let's get it back up. Come on, Glorilla. Come on, Glorilla. Pump it up for us. Yeah, there we go. That always get me hyped. Can't go wrong with that shit right there. That always get me hyped.
Multiple different ones, and they were on the top of Santa's Christmas list for that season. Soon after, these toys could be seen on backpacks everywhere. In 1998, the Furby craze came onto the scene. Hasbro came out with these furry creatures that...
I remember these little ugly motherfuckers too. By this point, I was grown and wasn't buying no toys, didn't want no toys, and I didn't have no kids yet. But I still used to see commercials and shit. Now, D in the chat, he might have had a Furby or wanted a Furby, or if he got any siblings, they might have had a Furby. I don't think little boys was really checking for Furbies, to be honest. But if he got a sister, she probably had a Furby.
Sort of resembled a gremlin and an owl mixed together. During the holiday season, parents were once again fighting in the stores in order to bring home this highly coveted gift. This toy found its way into millions.
These motherfuckers always fighting.
Damn!
They can't keep their grown ass hands to themselves over these little toys.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Grow the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? Like your little fucking baby, your little skeet baby ain't no more important than anybody else skeet baby. Everybody kid might want one. But you gonna take yours. By the way, people, I just want to ask y'all a quick question.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Special little nugs they think they got.
Of homes where it would speak Furbish until it learned other phrases like I love you. Furby also became a toy that caught the attention of the US government, who wanted these toys banned from military bases and high security buildings such as the Pentagon. The fear at the time was that they could spy on different operations and leak top secret information. Today this seems laughable considering how everyone has cell phones, but it was a hot topic in the late 1990s. In 1996, Pokemon became a Game Boy game, and then it quickly grew into TV shows, toys.
Y'all used to fuck with that Pokemon like that? Again, by the time Pokemon dropped, I was grown, but I was in the army, and there was a lot of nerds in that shit. Usually like the little white boys and stuff. And they used to play I know niggas to this day that play Pokemon. Why I'm capping? They hit a lick with this Pokemon shit. My son still play Pokemon and he fucking 20. I never could get into Pokemon because I'm not above video games. And I love anime, and I still watch anime and cartoons to this day. Well, anime, I don't watch traditional cartoons anymore. But I never could get into Pokemon. I like Digimon. If y'all remember Digimon, Digital Monsters, Digimons are the champion. I could never get it. What's up, Candy Cane? But you say Pokemon's addicting? Well, when they came out with that Pokemon Go on the phone where you can catch Pokemons like in real life, like in your house and around the community, I did dibble dabble with that for a while. I ain't even gonna front. So I can see Pokemon getting addictive. I got a $2,900 gaming computer now. That's what I'm streaming on now. I might download me some little Pokemon games and dabble in it for fun and give it a shot. But they hit a lick when they created this shit.
And movies. But nothing seemed as big as the Pokemon trading cards. In 1999, kids everywhere began collecting the cards, and they were on a lot of kids' Christmas lists that same year.
Kids my ass. I was in the United States Army witnessing grown ass niggas collect these.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
But I ain't gonna lie, strangely, even though I didn't get into Pokemon, your boy got into Yu-Gi-Oh! Do. I used to slap a nigga back to the Shadow Realm. Fuck Ash Ketchum. My nigga was Yu-Gi. Yu-Gi-Oh was a motherfucker, especially when he changed and the Pharaoh got in him and that nigga voice got deep. You already knew the heart of the cards, nigga. The heart of the deck was about to deal you something, nigga, real nasty. I might do a whole nother show talking about how anime and in the beginnings of it for me, because I was watching anime before it was cool. Comic books, anime, all this shit that's mad cool now, and especially in the urban community. I was doing that shit when nigga you had to hide that you did that shit. I was reading comic books. Matter of fact, the first book I read was a comic book. Let me throw it out there. And I can read really early. I can read in kindergarten because my aunt, 6 years older than me, and she used to play teacher and taught me how to read and write in cursive. As her just when she was watching us when my grandma was at work, and she used to just play teacher, and I came to the school and I was looking at the comic book, and she's like, "What you doing? You look at the picture." I'm like, "No, I'm reading." Then she's like, "Huh?" Then I started reading the comic book. She was all shocked and shit that I was in kindergarten reading the comic book. But yeah, and then ever since then I just had a love for comic book. But yeah, I was reading comic books in the 80s and 90s and shit, and I was watching. And I remember I used to watch Voltron. People forget OG Voltron is fucking anime. And Gotcha Man. But we're gonna get into all that on the anime throughout the times, and or a show like anime and urban culture and all or whatever. And we're gonna get into, because we already know how most of us black people got introduced to anime. And shout out to Cartoon Network and this amazing show called Toonami. But it's a Christmas show right now, so we ain't gonna do that. But there you go, another classic. But that's a whole nother. I'm aiming for a different crowd in these YouTube streets. So yeah, we're gonna definitely do that anime show. Hell, yeah, maybe this weekend. I mean, you know, Christmas in the middle of the week. I ain't got shit going on this weekend. New Year's in the middle of the week. Everything in the middle of the week this year, so I can fucks with it.
Here. Today, there are certain cards in the right condition that can be worth a lot of money. Toys are a huge part of our childhood, and no matter what you had, you'll never forget them. So what were your favorite toys and some of your memories with them? I would love to know more in the comments below. As always,
maybe G.I. Joe is in the 70s one, because the original G.I. Joe toys did come out back in the day. But I hate that they only showed like G.I. Joe at the end, because the G.I. Joes we know and love was out in the 80s and 90s. You know, the smaller figures that's about this big with all the articulation. And what was amazing about the G.I. Joe toys, what we used to love so much, they all had the Kung Fu grip and they can hold their weapons, and they had all those points of articulation that other toys didn't have. Because, you know, He-Man's was very stiff. Their arms went up and down, but they didn't move at the elbows or nothing. And their legs moved at the hip, but they didn't have to move the knees or nothing. Goddamn, G.I. Joe's moved at the shoulders, the elbows, the fucking wrists, the knees, the ankles, the hips. And that was like groundbreaking for a little nigga that really wanted to pose his toys and stuff. And that's why the original G.I. Joes look like Barbie dolls. So, and they was hella stiff. And that's why Barbie wasn't on this list too, because even though Barbie was cracking in the 80s, because Barbie cracked for decades, they came out in maybe the 60s or 70s. So, but we're not going that far back. We're not going that far back, right? So we're gonna segue back, because I haven't forgot, to this best Christmas movie selection thing. So up next, we got Krampus and something called Unaccompanied Minors. Now, I seen Krampus. I think the thing about Krampus, is that they done made several Krampus movies throughout the years. If I'm not mistaken, this particular one is the big one that came out in the theater. And I haven't seen Unaccompanied Minors at all. So y'all already know what time it is. It's trailer time, baby. Because have no idea what they talking about at all. We're gonna learn today though.
Due to near blizzard conditions, all flights have been canceled. Happy holidays.
I don't want to see Santa!
Get on Santa's lap.
I don't want to!
I got unaccompanied minors!
Is this some kind of prison?
Could be worse.
This shit is so Disney. This shit is so Mickey. There's no world where I can go back and watch this now. This is one of those movies that's so Disney, that's so Mickey, that I didn't catch it while I was younger, and it's over. And I can tell that just from the 23 seconds I saw in this trailer. But we're going to let them cook, though.
Who's going to take care of them? You are, Van Bork.
Give me 5.
I'll be in my office watching your every move on camera. Merry Christmas.
My children are trapped in an airport on Christmas Eve. Do you have any idea how miserable they must be?
The nightmare has begun. You will find those kids.
Oh, but everywhere you go.
you okay?
Who trained you kids? The Navy SEALs?
Just a season to be jolly. It's gonna hurt when I pee.
Unaccompanied minors.
Merry Christmas to me.
I probably would have enjoyed that movie as a kid. But from what it looks like, it came out in 2006. And I was far from a kid at that point in life. And that might be why I didn't see it. And I clearly, and I think I found the right Krampus. And I clearly didn't take my kids to see it either. Let's check out this Krampus trailer, man. We're gonna find this Christmas movie that's Chef's Kiss.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling.
Merry
Christmas!
Looks like Martha Stewart threw up in here.
This is delicious, honey.
A little dry.
Well, mine's delicious.
Mine's dry.
Do you want to trade?
It's the
It's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
with those holiday greetings and
How we were going to survive Christmas with 12 people stuck in a house with no heat and no electricity.
Or food.
There's plenty of leftovers, Howard.
Beer it is.
It's the weirdest thing. There's no cars, no people.
How long can this keep up?
We heard something on the roof.
What the hell is this?
St. Nicholas is not coming this year. Instead, a much darker, ancient spirit.
Those are hooves. Elk?
Or a goat? What kind of goat walks on its hind legs?
His name is Krampus. He and his helpers did not come to give, but to take.
Everybody, hold on to each other.
He is the shadow of St. Nicholas.
I haven't seen this, but I think it's worth checking out. But I gotta check out Black Christmas for sure tonight. But I think while we over here on this YouTube streets, let me see if y'all remember this movie came out a few years ago. It's on Amazon Prime, but it did come out in the theater.
A little, but the rain did.
And it was worth checking out. It's starring the guy from Stranger Things that plays Hopper. Really good actor. David Harbour, I think. This movie called Violent Night. They got a part 2 coming out in 2026. So I guess they're trying to make this a franchise, which I'm here for it because I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. This can become a Christmas classic if they get 3 good ones out of it.
You ain't driving, are you?
I steer a little, but the rain did most of the work.
This is my 4th year as a Santa. How about you?
I started the whole damn thing.
Ho, ho, ho!
we decided that you could have one gift.
Early.
What is it?
That is a direct hotline to Santa Claus himself.
I can talk to Santa.
All right, revelers. Welcome to your worst Christmas ever.
Let's go!
You have $300 million in your personal vault. That's what I want for Christmas.
I don't want any trouble, okay? Someone's gonna scooch up that chimney.
Who is he? Because he's not your typical mall Santa.
Santa, are you there? Daddy said you were very busy tonight. My name is Trudy Lightstone. Are you gonna help us, Santa?
Yeah, Trudy.
Santa?
You're on my nice list. Santa Claus is coming to town. Time for some season's beatings.
Not hit their ass with the season's beatings. Yo.
Nice.
I love the good one-liners, man. It's time for some season's beatings. Yo, this was a good movie, man. Violent Night, for sure.
Who the hell are you?
Boss, what if he really is the real?
No such thing as Santa.
These bad men, they're all on my naughty list. Naughty. That's naughty!
And what do you do to the naughty ones?
I give them a lump of coal.
Where is it?
I gotta watch.
I believe in you, Santa.
Come on. Which one of you did that? Prancer? So unprofessional.
They did a very strange.
Who you begging to?
You're a little, but the ranger to my sword.
This is mine.
My shit shifted over to a live. So they did a very boring, well, not very boring, a very strange Christmas movie starring Mel Gibson. That was similar to this. It didn't do very well. I did check it out. But it's called The Fat One, I think. What's it called? The Fat One? The Fat Man. Sorry, it's called The Fat Man. It's a very strange action Mel Gibson movie that came out in 2020. Wasn't even that long ago, where he was a weird version of Santa.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've lost my influence. Maybe it's time I retired the coat.
You still have it.
Some kids with a deer rifle put 2 holes in the sleigh, one in me. All I have is a loathing for a world that's forgotten.
The United States military would like to procure your services.
This is a one-time deal, gentlemen. How are you, Mike? Nicole and the kids are well, I hope. Where are you?
You just lost a big son!
What's the job?
I'd like you to kill Santa Claus.
Yeah, so this rich brat, rich, terrible fucking brat, right? Evil little fuck nut. Got cold for Christmas and decided to call a professional hitman, assassin. Like, this dude is a real life killer right here. And he put a hit on Santa. A real hit, like kill Santa. And Mel Gibson Santa. He's a tough, rugged Santa. But let's get back to it.
I'm looking for the fat man. You can't be serious.
This is what people actually think of me. Christmas is a farce. I am a joke.
What's the purpose of your visit?
Hunting. I'm gonna kill some things.
There is a rising number of our youth making poor decisions.
Want the big man's head.
Severed heads rot, they mold.
And I want his beard.
I'm not shaving off a dead man's beard.
Your workers sure have healthy appetites.
That's why elves live much longer than humans.
And Chris, he does the same?
No, it's a giving that keeps him young.
I've come for your head, fat man!
Dashing through the snow, no one horse open sleigh.
You think you're the first?
Oh, the fields we go.
Think I got this job because I'm fat and jolly?
Nothing over. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Oh, come while you sleep. The fat man's got his eye on you, kid.
Hey, whoa.
Oh, that's Donner. Like it wasn't Blitzer should tear your package clean off.
And I see what they tried to do there because I seen Violent Night and I saw this one. I think Violent Night led me to give this one a shot. And I see what they tried to do. But the honest truth, this movie wasn't remotely as fun as Violent Night. It took itself a little bit too serious. But yeah, I wouldn't even recommend. Sorry. I wouldn't even recommend checking that one out, to be honest. But back to the movies. Okay, we don't watch the trailer for Unaccompanied Minors, and we watch one for Krampus. I'm not gonna say I wasn't particularly impressed by Krampus. It seemed very generic horror movie, right? And Unaccompanied Minors was Disney and Mickey as fuck. But surprisingly, as Mickey as it was, it looked more fun than Krampus. It's a Wonderful Life, a Noel. I haven't seen Noel. Almost think Noel came out not too long ago. Man, I can't believe it's so many of these movies I haven't seen. It's a Wonderful Life, that's a classic. But I don't want to just click on it because it's a classic. Because they don't have their time. They don't have their respect. And we know the classics ain't going nowhere. So I'm going to be fair and try not to let nostalgia of the classics pick all my things. And we're going to, if Noel trailer is entertaining, we're going to pick it over that movie because we already know if we're going to do best Christmas movie, the original It's a Wonderful Life, just off what it was back then, would beat out a whole bunch of shit. It's one of those things that's got a kind of like the Christmas Story, I think. it got the warm and fuzzies in our heart type shit. Let's check out this one. Not only have I never heard of this movie, never seen it, I never even heard of this shit to now.
Yo! Snow cone! Oh, yes, here's my hyperactive little reindeer.
My name is Noelle Kringle.
Morning, Princess.
My partridge in a pear tree underwear needs washing.
Oh, well, then my Christmas wish has been granted.
Christmas runs in my family. My dad was Santa, and now it's my brother Nick's turn to wear the hat.
Stocking full of coal if I've ever seen one.
He saved a kitten from a tree.
Some nice.
Noelle, will your brother be ready by Christmas? Of course. He's a Kringle.
I don't want to do this. No.
This is great.
No.
Let it happen.
This is not going well at all.
Sometimes I dream about getting out.
Well, you can't be Santa if you're having a nervous breakdown. You need to get away for the weekend.
For the first time in 2,000 years, Santa has disappeared.
I just said he should take the weekend off.
We must have a new Santa. Gabriel, Kringle.
Me? I'm in the tech department and loving it.
What about a rescue mission?
Do you mind telling me what you're doing?
I'm going to get my brother, and you're coming with me.
Stay right where you are.
We are looking for Santa Claus.
You don't tell anybody?
I can't even finish this shit.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
I can't even finish this shit. Nope. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I can't go for that. No can do. It's a Wonderful Life wins, not because it's a classic. That shit was trash. Trash. Iron Man 3 or The Grinch. Are we making Iron Man 3 a Christmas movie? If they're trying to make a new age Iron Man 3 wasn't even a good Iron Man movie. Matter of fact, Iron Man 3 was the worst Iron Man movie. Barely memorable. Ain't no why am I even talking about this when this shit going against The Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, starring Jim motherfucking Carrey. What are we talking about here? A Christmas Carol and Arthur Christmas. I haven't seen this Christmas Carol, but I've seen clips of it. I don't think I watched it because I was an adult when it came out and, seeing so many versions of it. And then it's the CGI stuff. And then you got this. Arthur Christmas. Which one should I pick? I don't even feel like watching the trailer for these movies because I got the feeling both gonna be trash. So I'm just gonna go with Christmas Carol because you can't fuck up the oldies. Well, you can, but hopefully they didn't. Fred Claus and Christmas with the Cranks. You know, Vince Vaughn can be hilarious. I'm almost positive that I've seen Fred Claus before. I'm almost positive that I've seen Fred Claus before. D says, never seen him. We might have to watch the trailer for both. But I'm almost positive. Well, no, I'm not. I know I've seen Fred Claus.
Was the week before Christmas, and flying north in the sled was a very special visitor. Santa's big brother, Fred.
Mr. Claus, welcome to the North Pole.
Allergies.
Gun! Ow! Ow! Secret Service, stand down. Ow! Ow! Oh, guys.
What's that? Ow! That was nuts! You don't have ninjas jump me.
They gotta make sure nothing happens to me.
Something happened to them, maybe I give them something.
No.
Warner Brothers Pictures invites you to come home for the holidays.
It has been 100 years since you spoke to Mom.
For good reason.
You're looking at a man who can fly around the world in a single night. You amaze me.
I think it's absolutely amazing. I mean, to think that he can fly around to 1 million houses in one night, breaking and entering, steal all the food, eat the little kids' cookies and stuff like that. I get jacked just talking about it. Don't you guys feel it?
Oh, families together again. Fun.
All righty, let's get you to work. You review those files, okay? If the kid strikes you as naughty, bam, stamp him naughty. Nice, bam. Yep. Fred is really motivated.
Oh, thanks, Joe. The last eggnog was a little watery, and I'm just hoping this one's nice and thick like I enjoy so much.
Okay, Fred.
Back on your A game. Get in here!
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Explosion of efficiency.
The board is seriously considering shutting you down. What? Oh, and also, we're gonna dump the Easter Bunny.
This holiday season,
Fred! All you think about is yourself.
Don't throw snowballs at me, fat boy!
Come on.
from the director of Wedding Crashers, Vince Vaughn.
I'm having a ball?
Ho. Paul Giamatti.
You need to practice tough love.
I'm a saint, sweetheart. Tough love's a little difficult for me. Fred Claus.
You sure you wouldn't be more comfortable down here on the bottom?
I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, Willie.
Meh. Maybe because I saw it before. Maybe the trailer didn't do it justice. But yeah, that was mid as fuck. Christmas with the Cranks. You should be able to beat this.
In this friendly little town, there lived an enchanting family named the Cranks. Every year, they would celebrate Christmas together.
Merry Christmas!
Until the year their daughter Blair left for the holidays.
This won't be the same.
Then, Luther got a brilliant idea.
We skip Christmas. We'll go bask in the Caribbean sun.
We skip Christmas? What's up? No Christmas Eve party?
Run away from Christmas, huh?
A lot of the neighbors are pretty upset.
$5 months, 2 weeks, 2 days. Baby's been gone. If you see my baby. Free Frosty, free Frosty.
They want Frosty?
They do not get Frosty.
Nora, stop the car. Talk to me, Nora, please.
Hurry, if you see my baby, please send her home.
Hello? Mom, Dad, I changed my mind and I'm coming home for Christmas.
What?
Based on the best-selling novel Skipping Christmas.
We have only 12 hours, so we're going to perform a little Christmas miracle. I'm getting the ham. You get the tree.
Tim Allen.
Your face. It's like it's frozen.
I got a Botox injection today.
Luther.
And Jamie Lee Curtis. Christmas with the Cranks.
What are you doing, Luther? Whoa, easy. Whoa.
I think I will watch this one. Yeah, I'm tired of Tim the Two-Man Teller. I think I will watch this one over the other one simply for the sake of the cast. Not Tim the Two-Man Teller, but Dan Aykroyd and Jamie Lee Curtis. Both outstanding actors. So yeah. We got to go with the Cranks. A Muppet Christmas Carol or a Charlie Brown Christmas. Both classics. Both got that nostalgia feel. Even though the Christmas Carol been done 1,000 times, the Muppets did put a little bit of their own Muppet stank on it. So I'm going to go with the Muppets. Charlie Brown, I just never found anything particularly interesting about that little guy. His show's about as boring as him. You know, Charlie Brown is a lame, but you know what? We're just gonna go on, spare this Love Actually and hit this Home Alone too. What are we doing here? We're gonna go ahead and hit this Night Before Christmas because you already fucking know. Like, come on. The Escape Clause versus Black Christmas. I guess we getting down to ones I already clicked. This one shit get rough, shit get real. I've seen the Escape Clause, but is Tim Allen like the official Christmas movie nigga? Like, Jesus Christ. I think that is Santa Claus 3. Yeah, Santa Claus 3, the Escape Clause. I'm going with this. We Black Christmas, man. Violent Night or this classic. Violent Night is amazing. I hate it put it against this classic, but even though this is a classic, and I ain't gonna just give it points for being the classic, this is just a really fucking funny ass movie. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer and decked the halls. Grandma. The title off the fucking chain. We got grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Why? How sway? We're gonna figure this shit out. We're gonna figure out how and why grandma got her old ass ran over by a reindeer. Hold up, Didi Cat. You said grandma got ran over is actually a good movie? Yo, what? I'm sleeping on Grandma got ran over by the reindeer. Let me check this trailer out then.
Look out. The all-time favorite Christmas hit, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, is now crashing it on video. It's the world's most famous case of hit and run.
Oh, whoa.
Grandma, watch out!
You can say there's no...
Then the Spankenheimers learned Grandma was missing.
Get looking for the old Brad.
Grandma's shoes, her medicine, her fruitcake.
She'd been drinking...
Evil cousin Mel was the only one not looking.
You just make sure Grandma stays missing.
Now it's up to one courageous boy to stop one mean cousin
I hate the goody-goody feelings of Christmas.
from giving Santa a bad rap.
I might as well shave my beard and cancel the holidays in Sunnyvale.
I have a better idea. Would you like to find your grandma?
Jake will have to prove that Santa is innocent,
Santa's been arrested.
or Christmas is a thing of the past.
Santa will explain everything.
I'm Santa. It's what I do.
Based on the wacky Christmas song that's been a worldwide sensation for decades, comes the hilarious hit-and-run holiday adventure.
I got the best Christmas gift ever.
Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
I couldn't control myself.
Look for it on video cassette and DVD.
I'm gonna take your word for it, D the Cat. Said D the Cat again. D in the chat. I don't know why I call you D the Cat. D in the chat. That's too many syllables for me. Anyway, I'm high. Yo, I'll take your word for it. But yeah, I can't funk with that. I can't funk with that movie. But watching it made me think about something that might have slipped through the cracks on y'all. This might have been a little something that slipped on y'all. It's a Christmas movie. I don't know if it's ever going to become something in the Christmas world because it went underrated. This is called Urkel Saves Santa. You heard me right. Urkel. Steve motherfucking Urkel. Voiced by Jaleel White, by the way. And I want to say this only came out a few years ago. Let's see what's going on with it, though.
It's me, Steve Urkel. I just want this holiday season to be the best it can be. Oops. I want everything to be perfect for the big guy when he arrives. Now, who wants to head to the mall if they're lighting up the giant Christmas tree? Ow! What she said. Maybe there's a way to spread even more holiday cheer. I think I've got it. You make a good point. Well, I built something to help spread a little of that holiday cheer. Woo-hoo! Yes. I'm showing everybody that I got what it takes to spread the holiday spirit without making mistakes.
You gamified being in the holiday spirit?
Yes! 70 points!
Oh, no, I do not like this idea.
Points! Oh, no!
You built engine-powered reindeer.
Stop this thing! Take us back to the mall!
Right now! Did I do that? Hold on, I can fix this. No.
They gave us the line. They gave us the line. That's what I'm talking about.
Hold on, I can fix this.
No! Don't fix anything!
Wanna go fix the holidays?
Yes!
You might be a little awkward, goofy.
A bundling butterfingered klutz? I was gonna... Did I do that? Hold on, I can fix this.
No! Don't fix anything!
Wanna go fix the holidays?
Yes!
You might be a little awkward, goofy,
A bumbling butterfingered klutz?
I was gonna say eager. So we all know your heart is in the right place.
As long as you care about the people around you, then you're officially helping me spread holiday cheer.
Dashing through the snow on a city bus.
Nope.
I ain't no Winslows, man. The Winslows got cut out on this one. Nah, the Winslows got cut out on that little adventure. Yo, but that movie actually seems fun. I think I can watch that Steve Urkel Save Christmas joint. I think I can definitely check that out. I really think it actually might got a little something to it. A little something to it. Then I like to support Jaleel White, man. I like to support Urkel, man. He's been in the game for a long time, and he played Urkel so well that it kind of affected his career. That's why he shifted over to a lot of voice acting. He was Sonic the Hedgehog. He was the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog on all the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons that we love and enjoyed. I was quite mad and upset when the Sonic movie came out and they just picked some random Jewish guy to be Sonic. When you had an established actor that not only got a known name, also has actually voiced hundreds of episodes of Sonic the Hedgehog. And then when a big blockbuster movie come out, you look over him for this other guy just because he might have had a slightly cracking little movie a little bit before that, but it's irrelevant because we all know who Jaleel White is. And he ain't just known by black people. And once you see his face, and plus he literally voiced, he ain't a super big actor, but this guy wasn't either, by the way. But he has enough name to be a voice actor for your first attempt at a Sonic the Hedgehog movie. So I think they really played him with that shit personally. But that's Hollywood politics shit. It be like that sometimes. But before we switch over to a little something else, we gonna get the Christmas spirit up real quick. Every time I'm feeling a little drained, a little tired, I hit that little real quick, and it gets my energies up. I'm back. Man, we're gonna switch over and check out some other shit in a minute. About just weird Christmas traditions throughout the years or some, I don't know how people do shit in other countries. I don't remember what it is. It's gonna be something like that. But before we get to that though, we're gonna do a little admin stuff because you gotta get your admin stuff in, man. You gotta get your admin stuff in. So we're gonna go over here and hit that.
What's up, nieces and nephews? Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and please share.
If you want to support, hit up my Cash App at $UncBeStreaming. Any donation would be greatly appreciated. Thanks in advance.
Shout out to all my people checking me out on Rumble. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and please share. Show some love, y'all.
All right, we got all that out the way. Now it's time to learn something today, but hopefully in a fun way.
If you think your family has some strange holiday traditions, wait.
We're going to try this one. It's called 6 Weirdest Christmas Traditions on Earth. You know, people like to exaggerate sometimes. These shits better be very fucking weird to be the 6 weirdest on Earth. Let's see if it's all just hype or shit really about to get weird in these Christmas Eve streets.
Until you hear about the poop log. Let's talk. If you think your family has some strange holiday traditions, wait until you hear about the poop log. Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
Thank you for joining us today. There's lots of festivities going to happen, starting with this shirt and bow tie. Yes, I am a human candy cane today because I wanted to get into the holiday spirit, Rhett.
And you might send somebody into a seizure with the pattern.
I do this right here.
Don't do that.
But as we know, bow ties are cool. So we're all set here, right? Let's move forward. I have compiled a list of some of the weirdest Christmas/holiday traditions from around the world.
I'm excited about this. I love international Christmas traditions.
And once I
kind of a, sort of a thing I'm into.
It's your hobby.
Yeah.
And Christmas trains.
Christmas trains?
And poop logs.
Yeah. All right. Tell me all about it. I'm ready.
Stick around for poop logs. First, Kiviak. Dig up the dead bird.
Yeah.
Is what this practice is called. It's a traditional wintertime Inuit food from Greenland. This kiviak.
Yes.
It is made from ox, which, as you know, is a small bird.
Yeah.
And it's preserved in the hollowed out body of a seal. What they do is they take a dead bird, put it in the body of a seal, and put it in the frost for several months before Christmas. Then the Christmas tradition is to dig up the kiviak, squeeze out the rotted guts, and then eat the bird.
This was obviously a mistake in some.
Is that weird? Is that weird? Or just nasty as fuck?
Damn!
It's their traditions, and it's the holiday season. Nasty as the shit sound, it's their traditions, and it's the holiday seasons. So, in the spirit of Christmas, in the spirit of giving, I'm gonna give them niggas a break.
Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break. How much more can I take? Give a nigga a break.
As you can see, I got some different little sound bites. I got this one that I really like. I just gotta wait for the appropriate time to play it. But I'm gonna let y'all hear it anyway. This is not the appropriate time to play it, but it's gonna be more on my videos when I'm talking my shit. But yeah, this clip.
I'm trying to take it a pound, 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 town. I'm trying to lay that pussy down on the ground.
It's gonna be a spot for this clip. Y'all probably like, what spot can be for this? But trust me, I'm gonna find the perfect time to play this.
I'm trying to take it a pound, 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 town. I'm trying to lay that pussy down on the ground.
Maybe when I'm talking some shit about hot women or something, you know, one of those kind of shows. But we shall see. In a goodie but a oldie. By the way, we're going to run this one for you.
Folks keep acting like consequences are optional. That's when you got to bring out the paddle. It's called accountability. And trust me, it leaves a mark.
Ow! Ow! Oh my God, it's on fire! Somebody! Ah! This is not normal! It feels like a whole hive in my pants!
You good, man?
Do I look good? My booty got betrayed! Ah!
A hit hoe will holla.
They said he said it, I didn't, yo. But let's get back to these weird shit here.
I mean, it's like a kid was playing a prank. Like, I'm gonna put the birds in the seal and bury it and see if Dad can find it.
Well, it stinks really bad, but it's got a tangy taste. You know, it's just a different palate preference.
Yeah. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever buries your bird.
Just dig up the dead bird if that's your thing. No judgment here. It's just interesting.
I want to try it. Where do they sell it? Anywhere around here?
I don't know. We should look into that. I'm sure you'd eat it before I would. In Great Britain, they have a superstition around Christmas time for stirring the pudding.
Mm-hmm. When they're not digging up any dead birds over there, though. Huh?
No, when they're making the pudding during Christmas, they mix it clockwise and make a wish, and the wish will come true. Only at Christmas time, though.
It's not much of a tradition.
I don't know if they only make the pudding at Christmas time. You guys in England can tell us.
Christmas pudding.
Can tell us in the description. You can also tell us what you wished, but then it's not going to come true.
Right.
That's just my part.
Nullifies it.
In America, you have to keep your wish to yourself. In England, I don't know if you can share the wish or not.
Okay.
If you miss a dead relative, you should move to Portugal. And we should also put that on a t-shirt.
Did they move there?
No, what happened is they have this tradition to where they set a place at the Christmas time table for the dead relative. And then the dead relative will come. You probably won't see them. None of the food will disappear, but they'll bring you good luck if you set a place.
And what happens if you? I mean, trust me. If there's a plate of uneaten food and Grandpa Louie Head doesn't show up to eat it, I'm gonna eat it. Am I gonna get cursed?
My research is inconclusive on that.
Okay. All right.
That nigga plotting on the dead man's food. But I get it though. Uncle Otis didn't come to get that shit by midnight. That means it wasn't his flavor. And I done ate an edible, and I got the munchies now. I got to go eat Uncle Otis shit, tradition or not. It's about to go down.
Consada feast. That's what they call it. Offering food to bring you luck through the whole year. Hiding your brooms. If you go to Norway, they got a legend there. When Christmas Eve comes, it brings all types of evil spirits out.
Where's this at?
In Norway.
Okay.
And as you know, evil spirits like what?
Brooms?
Exactly. Witches. Think about it. They hop on brooms. They fly around.
They like to clean. They're really into clean.
No,
you got to put your Swiffers and your vacuums away too.
They haunt you and stuff like that. So you got to hide your brooms before bedtime. That's the last thing you do. So the kids are running around in fear in Norway. They're not thinking about, sugar plums. They're thinking about witches beating them to death with brooms.
But how hard is it? I mean,
bludgeoning them.
You can't hide a broom from a witch or a ghost. They just go through the wall where you've hit it. Like, oh, it's in the closet. Oh, there it is.
Not the broom closet.
I'm going to go beat the kid with it.
They never check the broom closet.
That was so corny. It was funny. Not the broom closet. I don't know, man. Nerd shit. This nerd shit is funny.
Now, the next one is Greek folk tradition. I'm still staying in creepy territory. For some reason, all these Greeks, like the Norwegians, they want to make Christmas spooky.
These Greeks.
They want to make Christmas spooky. And I don't know why. Let's just keep it jolly.
Well, it is.
Keep a jolly belly moving.
It is a little too sugary sweet. With the big fat man who gives you anything that you want, comes down your chimney.
Well, the Greeks have these evil goblins called.
Now we're talking.
Calicanzeros. Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure that.
Man, I saw a chick walking around with 3 of those the other day, talking about these my kids. She had 3 of those tugging her around, following her around in Walgreens just the other day. Talking about, boy, you better put that down. They look just like that. They look like they bite. I saw a chick with 3 of those just at Walgreens the other day. I mean, Dollar General. And they look just like that. So refreshing.
I'm sure that's how they present.
I'm butchering the name just like the goblins butcher your children at Christmas time.
Merry Christmas, kids.
Now, here's how you can keep the goblins away. Now,
hide your brooms.
Take note at this point. No, it has nothing to do with brooms. You can burn your shoes.
Yeah.
The smell will
That
keep
was the
them away.
second thing I was going to say.
Just make sure you ask Santa for more shoes. You got to plan ahead here.
I got a lot. I mean,
What's going on, DJ? Shit, nothing, man. Just on the back end of an edible, on the back end of this show. It's been fun, man, so far. It's been, you missed, yeah. Replay game if you got time. You going live later? Or you taking a break?
Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break. How much more can I take? Give a nigga a break.
I think my boy DJ Wish Dollar earn him a break if he is taking a break. You know what I'm saying? That boy be putting in that grind time.
I got pairs of shoes that are embarrassing at this point. I was going to take them to Goodwill, but I guess I'll just burn them.
Think about what they smell like. That'll keep the goblins away. Or keep a pig jaw inside the chimney to keep them from coming down.
Say
I don't know how
again.
Keep a pig jaw in the chimney.
These are some weird ass Christmas traditions. I thought they was just gonna be exaggerating. This shit was titled appropriately. Weirdest Christmas traditions. This shit is people that actually do this shit somewhere still to this day. That's the question. Are they doing this to this day? They're talking about the traditions, but are they active traditions? I don't know if they're specifying, or maybe I wasn't paying attention. But I'm going to pay attention for the next one.
Where'd you get one of those?
A pig. In this area of the pig. The facial area of the pig.
You keep a pig jaw in the chimney? Do you like wedge it in there to make it to? I mean, because I can think of other things that could keep
Velcro. Whatever. Non-flammable Velcro, preferably.
Are they scared? I don't even want to ask.
I don't know the whys of this. I just know the its of it.
Okay.
The it is they do. I don't know how Santa gets down around the pig jaw. I don't know. Legend has it that any child born during the 12 days of Christmas was in danger of transforming into one of these goblins, and starting with adulthood. So they were born then. When they're adults, they become the goblins. The antidote is binding the baby in tresses of garlic or straw and singeing the child's toenails. Singe their toenails.
Hold on, this is child abuse.
They tortured some goddamn kids. They tied them up with some bullshit and singed their toenails if they was born during the 12 days of Christmas to make sure when they become an adult, they don't turn to some goddamn goblins.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
This is all kinds of goofy and fucked up.
Stop it. Get some help.
The stuff that people believe back in the day is some of it's really fucking wild. And shit like this is wild.
antidote is binding the baby in tresses of garlic or straw and singeing the child born during the 12 days of Christmas. Legend has it that any child born during the 12 days of Christmas was in danger of transforming into one of these goblins and starting with adulthood. So they were born then. When they're adults, they become the goblins. The antidote is binding the baby in tresses of garlic or straw and singeing the child's toenails. Singe their toenails.
Hold on, this is child abuse. Well, of course, there will be a goblin if you don't do it.
Right,
so I
if
guess
you don't want to do it.
It's justified.
All right, listen, I've got to get to this poop log now. In Catalonia, Spain.
That's not the first time I've heard that.
I don't know what's worse. I got to get to this poop log right now, or that's not the first time I heard that. Oh shit, poop log. Let's find out. He been fascinated with this poop log from the beginning, and I guess he couldn't wait to tell us about it. So let's see what this poop log is all about.
Give me a second.
In Catalonia, Spain.
That's not the first time I've heard that. We'll be a goblin if you don't do it.
Right,
so I
if
guess
you don't want to do it.
It's justified.
All right, listen, I've got to get to this poop log now. In Catalonia, Spain.
That's not the first time I've heard that. Give me a second. I've got to get to this poop log.
Family tradition is to get a log, hollow out the log, put a face on the log and some arms and legs, start feeding the log with candy and goodies and toys on December 8th. And yes, I am using this motion because that's how you get the candy and the toys.
This is the international symbol for poop log.
Poop log.
When Granddad comes out and he's just like,
and then
means get the poop log.
Listen, and then when Christmas time rolls around,
Christmas time,
you start singing a song. Cagatio is this song.
Yeah, Cagatio.
As he poops out all the goodies. The song that is translated poop log, poop turn, hazelnuts, and cottage cheese. If you don't poop well, I'll hit you with a stick. Poop log.
Doesn't rhyme.
Well,
maybe it does.
It does in Spanish.
Okay.
That was some of the dumbest shit I heard in a minute. And I be on the panel with some of these weirdos.
Ai el cara, cara, cara. Ai el brut, ai el porc. Ai el cara de
No tem cap ben fort. No tem cap ben fort.
And they beat this thing on the back. They beat the log and all the candy poops out and all the toys. And really what happens?
How come this hasn't spread to other countries?
I don't know.
That's my question.
Because it just seems so kid-friendly and appetizing.
Well, we're doing this at my house this year, buddy. I mean, I'm going to walk in the house and all I'm going to say is this. And then the next thing you know, we're going to be, how did you do?
Poop log. I wish I had found out about this a little earlier too. We would have been doing it this year around this motherfucker. Cause yes, it looks like a good goddamn time. Traditions. Gotta make up traditions, man. Take some of these weird traditions from back in the day and turn them to your own. What's good, Taurus, man? What's good? Y'all need to go follow Go Hard or Go Home over on YouTube. We did a show with him the other day. Go check out his channel. Go Hard or Go Home, Taurus Downey. He should be dropping the show we did the other day on his channel shortly. I don't know. I gave him the file.
The pushing out motion?
And a lot of poop comes out. I mean, they beat the log, and then there's like a blanket covering up the back of the thing, and the blanket just fills up with candies and goodies.
But it's just candy.
The log has pooped out.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that unappetizing. I mean, hit a pinata.
Let us know your weird family traditions for the holidays in the comments below. And
yeah, we ain't got none of that. We ain't got no traditions that weird around here. You know what I'm saying? Because we black people, and we ain't that adventurous when it comes to shit like that. We ain't doing, yeah, that's some strange shit, you know. We'll let our fair skinned counterparts. See, that's one they can have. That's something we're gonna let them have. Let them have the upper hand. They can have the upper hand on some of those weird traditions, right? But you know, you got Christmas, you have snow, even though we ain't got no snow this year. It's fucking hot today. But when you think about Christmas, you think about, of course, Christmas trees, presents, family, snow, Santa, reindeers, all that. But something else we think about is Christmas lights, yo. We got to shout out to the Christmas lights. And shout out to the people who really put that shit on they motherfucking house when it's time for this shit. So I found a little video. It said 10 best holiday light setups, pretty much. In the Wizard. The world, Craig. The world. We starting off in BMO. Starting off in Baltimore. This little video gonna piss me off. I don't want to see no still pictures of the lights. I thought we was gonna get to see the lights in action. And so I just be thinking about how much money I gotta spend. Yeah, Christmas do put that on your mind too, the holiday season. You know, once you get past the glitz and the glam of it, you get to thinking about that, you know, it ain't no real Santa to get this shit. I'm Santa. So money got to get spent. You know what I'm saying? This here video right here, it wasn't working for me, yo. It wasn't doing it for me. It was there's bullshit and shit. I want to see the motherfucking lights. And they up here playing. Showing the goddamn. Let's see what we got here. Got a little something for you. Got a little something for you.
These are the top 6 craziest Christmas traditions from around the world.
Number 1, the Kagane.
The nativity scene, collection of great holy figures. Wise kings, angels, the Virgin Mother, the Son of God, and a random dude taking a shit. This is the Kagane, or the shitter, and in Catalonia and the surrounding region, he's an essential part of every nativity scene.
Number 2, the Krampus.
I'm sorry, did you get that? There's a guy taking a shit in the nativity scene. And this isn't like some new tradition that like some teen started as a prank or something. They've been doing this for 300 years. 300! That means there have been little ceramic men taking little ceramic shits in Catalonian nativity scenes for longer than the United States has even been a...
I ain't never noticed it. Maybe they don't do it over here. They do it somewhere, but yeah, I don't think that's a thing around these parts. Let's get into the details, though. Why is this even a thing at all?
Country. But many of you have never heard of this before. Some of you don't believe that this is a real thing. Why are we not talking about this all the time? But yeah, the Krampus, it's like an evil Santa. You've heard of it. They're making a movie or 3 about it this year. It's fine. There's a man taking a shit.
Number 3, Zwarte Piet.
In the Netherlands, there's a tradition that... Okay, I'm sorry to keep belaboring this, but I don't think you understand how popular the Kagane is. In 2005, the city of Barcelona decided not to include one in the city's nativity scene, and people were furious. There was a huge Save the Kagane campaign, and it was successful. It won. The people convinced the government to add a man squatting down, spreading his cheeks, and squeezing out a perfectly coiled turd into the nativity scene. Think about that for a moment. In America, people are angry when coffee cups don't feature Jesus enough. And in Barcelona, they were angry when Christ wasn't sharing the spotlight with a man dropping a deuce. But fine, Zwarte Piet, it's like a blackface thing in the Netherlands. There's a news story about it every year. I think it was in a David Sedaris book. I think you've heard of it.
Number 4, the U.
Here's another thing about the Kagane. Okay, if this little shitter didn't already seem out of...
Okay, we get it. This nigga fascinated with the little dude shitting. He is fascinated with the dude shitting, man. We get it. We get it. We fucking get it. I think I'm gonna get on up out of here, people. All right.